on me. Never since the day you approached me, I've been thinking about you and you only. And we just like a fuck, that's nothing else. You know, fuck all this, but that's.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Planet J Tarot. Today we have a pick a pile reading to describe the best and the worst you could get out of a relationship with this person if you forgave them. What would the relationship look like? What would you guys deal with? And what would you flourish in? That's all I'm gonna say. I hope you pick a pile. Maybe you can get yourself a little die like these. I'll be selling them on my website very soon, and that link will be in the description box below. But I'm gonna let you pick your pile, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Thank you for being here, and welcome to your reading. I'll be leaving some links in the description box below if you want to find some more pick a card or pick a pile readings. But without further ado, let's look at what's going on between you and your person. I just want to start off by saying I think there is like a really sweet energy here. And I think if you and this person split, which is or just going through some troubles right now, and you're really like at a point where you're, you know, trying to make a final decision of whether or not you're going to leave it alone or keep pursuing things, I think that you and this person actually have such sweet, kind, genuine feelings for one another. And it could just be that your past experiences with other people could be getting in the way here. Sorts of like relationship or just drama, trauma, baggage, whatever you want to call it in general, on both sides, definitely plays a part here. But I want to say though, like, it's such a sweet energy. Like, I think with the 9 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the 6 of Wands here, you and this person, you have like, this is the shared energy between you both. This 9 of Cups to start off. I mean, this is this person being everything that you could ever want in a person, right? This is your dream fulfillment right there. And not only that, in your feelings here for both sides is the King of Cups, someone who's so fond of the other person, but possibly keeping it to themselves or not communicating it in the most verbal ways, right? And especially if you're in separation, it could be that since it's not verbal, what exactly are you going to be able to do if you're not with each other, right? And I'm hearing with the 6 of Wands in reverse, at first I was like, is this a lack of confidence? Is this ego? Is this needing more validation? And I honestly think it's a mixture of all three on both sides. I think when it comes to the past, you guys could be really experiencing some regret when it comes to this connection because it felt so good at some point. With this Triumph card, the 5 of or you know what, it's not even regret. I think I honestly get the energy for this pile that you guys are actually more excited about possibly you know, doing this over with this person, or getting a second try with this person, because I think the way you're viewing them is not only like your wish fulfillment here. I'm seeing 9 here, and then I'm seeing a 9 and a 1, which is 10. So we went from the 9 to the 10 of Cups. Literally, look at this person holding the cups in like 2 seconds, right? And with the 5 of Cups in reverse, I feel like there's an energy of, damn, I really missed this really bad, and I don't want to let it go, right? Because I feel victorious with this person. I feel grand. I feel validated. I feel confident with this person. I feel like this could go the distance, right? I feel like could be a successful relationship, an achievement that I would want to tell people about. But then there's also this energy of, with this King of Cups and the 7 of Wands in reverse, there could be some memories here of something that happened that is clouding your judgment, but I'm also getting in your deepest feelings that there are also some really beautiful memories that you both have shared here, the 2 and a 0. But I'm seeing the 2, so that was you guys together, and then there's a 0 as a fresh start. I'm thinking some of you guys could really be stuck on the past here, or your feelings that you're not communicating. It could be, you know, that you're afraid, right? You don't want to remember the bad parts. You want to remember the good parts. You want to make memories with this person. You want to scrapbook with them. You want to do the whole damn, you know, thing. And look, it also says reunion there. So I think in your hearts, you actually want something here, but there could really be something that you're being reminded of when it comes to this person. Or just in general, you're being reminded of like past situations here where when you were so head over heels, it just didn't work out. And that's why I say trauma, baggage, drama, whatever it is, it's coming out and it's coming to play. So now we're going to see what the truth of this connection is, so I can tell you guys what's the best and the worst that you could basically be getting out of each other. But you're also being called here with the advice card being the first quarter moon in Libra to keep your heart open. Ask yourself if you're getting too attached to someone or a goal that you have with this Triumph card. It's a wonderful thing, you know, to care deeply for someone, but if you start to smother them or the situation, you could get into trouble. So you have to remember to keep yourself grounded with the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups energy, right? Like this person, you have to keep, with the 6 of Wands in reverse, it could be that you guys are learning at this current point with the 5 of Swords in reverse and the experience and the 6 of Wands to not have such high expectations, but to also be excited about exploring this attraction that you have towards this person, this attraction that has been blooming regardless of whatever the situation was. I will say I think that there was regret on both sides at some point in this connection, and I also believe that whatever mindset, mind games, or whatever was going on and was at play is ending here, because both of you have learned or just come to realize here with the 5 of Swords in reverse that it's not about arguing or disappointing or having this mentality that doesn't work, that's based in pride, ego, or insecurity. No, it's about living and learning and getting to know this person and trying to develop again and experience each other again in a way that works for you both. So let's see. You also are being reminded here that if there's something that you want, to be open and negotiate it with this person, like kind of like the Justice card, where it's like two parties come together, or whatever parties come together, and they come to a balance, a negotiation of what you both want, what your goals are, and so that there's not this like imbalance, almost like the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, of like someone giving more than the other, or you know, someone sharing more feelings than the other, or whatever it is. There's also this energy here where you're being told that you can't please everyone. So if there were ever like third parties in this situation, or whether that be family, job, whatever, distance, it could be that there were some really tangible things in this connection that got in the way of it. Spirit is also calling you to keep your heart open and bond yourself to the feelings that you have with this person, because you know, tangible things and all of that, they fade, but a love that is strong and you can learn from your lessons, well, that can last forever. So let's see, what's the truth, the lie, and what's being hidden here? The truth is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Great, and I'll tell you why. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. What else? What's the lie here? 4 of Wands. Okay, what's being hidden? 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay, and what is it that you already know to be true? 9 of Swords in reverse with the 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay, now I want to say here, genuinely, and not to be like whatever, but whatever expectations and or dreams and or personality or attachment to that personality or person that you had in the past with this person, let it go, because they're gone. They're gone. You and them are both changed people. I'm really feeling that, and I think Spirit is reminding you both here, very, very, very gently, before you come back into union, if you so decide or choose to recognize that whatever you guys gave each other in the beginning was just simply not enough, and therefore when you come into this union, you need to just be different, like be more open, be more open, be more honest, be more upfront, be more communicative, be more affectionate. Whatever it is that was lacking, do all of it and do it times 3. Because with the 6 of Cups in reverse, I'm seeing, like I said, it's like the middle of the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Cups in reverse is this memory, these good memories, these fond memories, or this like heart connection that you have to this person. But then there's also those bad memories here, and it's like that's just gone. 3 of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Swords in reverse. It's like, you know, you can't go back in time, but you can think ahead, you know, think ahead. Okay, now we're going to look at you guys' honest and true feelings for one another. And I'll tell you the truth here, okay? Because it's like, you guys both may have gone through something, right? And you try and come back together. And I'm going to tell you basically, like, what's the best and the worst? Well, I'll tell you right now, from what I'm getting immediately, the best that you could get is just like really fond memories, great times with this person. And you both would be able to achieve your own goals here. If that was a problem in the past, I think in the best case scenario, that would be not an issue, right? If distance was an issue, that's not an issue anymore with the 3 of Wands in reverse. If overthinking was an issue, that's not an issue anymore with the 9 of Swords in reverse. If something about children, something about It's being hidden here. Let's clarify that, actually. Spirit, can you clarify? Oh, actually, let's use this one. Spirit, can you clarify what is this Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Ooh, I think it was the King of Cups. You got the King of Cups twice now. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so there is this energy of having really fond memories for someone, but at the same time, oh my God, and then the Six of Wands is literally right underneath it in reverse. Same thing right here. Thank you, Spirit. So what I was saying, I think there's an energy of feeling so much for someone, but not having enough confidence to really say it. And then that 10 of Cups ended up being in reverse here, but you have the 9 and the Triumph, and the 1 and the 9 is the 10, and so the 10 of Cups is there. Okay, but this was the energy of what the truth was here. The truth of the matter is that both of you guys always had really fond feelings of one another, but for some reason you were standing in pride, ego, needing more validation or whatever to make yourself feel more confident to come in here. But the fact of the matter is that that's not how you do it. You just need to trust a little bit more. And with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, you both could have been broke, or you both could have been just not in a place. Oh my God, my dog is barking. Sorry. You both could have just not been in a place where you felt like you could like really be in a relationship and give as much as you would want to. I think that's what I mentioned with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 9 of Pentacles in reverse is showing me that someone here was pretending to be happily single or living the good life or whatever, not having a lot of responsibilities and acting like that's what they wanted, but it's really not what they wanted. And it could have been both of you. And maybe that's what you're realizing here, or what you need to realize so that you can have the best here. Because at the worst, this would be the same thing all over again. Your feelings, not sharing it because of pride, and pretending to be single, not being responsible, making it all about you and your goals and not working together here. That's what the worst you could get, okay? Ooh, there's the Hangman. The Hangman with the Chariot in reverse for the lie. Someone here is feeling like there's just no direction here, and it's some sort of like internal conflict that they're having. Oh, the Justice card in reverse. Oh. Okay, some of you guys are like, oh my God, this person could or is not gonna like not do what's best for the relationship. They're just gonna make it about me. There's gonna be fights. There's gonna be no direction, and they're just gonna leave me hanging all over again. That's the lie. Okay, that's the lie. Thank you, Spirit. That's the lie here. That's not what's gonna happen. That's what you're thinking is gonna happen, but that's not what's gonna happen. I know, because yeah. So maybe that happened in the past and it was really heartbreaking is what I'm hearing, but I don't think that's what's gonna happen now. Genuinely. Now tell me, or at least from what I'm getting so far, before we look at the feelings, let's clarify the 6 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Swords in reverse. Whatever like victim mentality or being stuck and overthinking and all that energy, whatever, that's gone. And you can't see it here because there's some energy here where you're being afraid to... 6 of Cups in reverse. You're being afraid to... Hold on one second, guys. Oh, I just messed something up. Sorry. I feel like this is like seeing things with rose-tinted glasses, having idealistic views of love because of childhood trauma. It's just like when the past comes back to haunt you, you feel trapped in time because you have unresolved childhood issues with attachment issues or lacking affection, lacking nurture, whatever it was here. It stunted your growth in love and in this relationship specifically. Rose-tinted glasses, they skew your perception of what, should be. And it takes you away from reality. I said that earlier with this dream energy. And you're being reminded here to accept each other wholly for who you are. And that could be a fear here, that you guys won't accept each other wholly, and then whatever is happening, whatever baggage you have, it will throw off the connection and you won't be able to be happy, or you'll be together but you won't actually be happy. That's the worst of it, if you guys don't heal this. But at the best of it, you guys tell each other literally anything and it doesn't matter because you don't have any expectations other than to just accept each other, to take personal responsibility for how you both play a part in this relationship, and to step into the potential of this without, focusing too much on the flaws. Okay. We're going to clarify here. What is the 3 of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Swords? Ooh, what you already know to be true. What you already know to be true is that you are solid, sufficient, and independent, or whatever it is, attractive, ambitious, responsible, all on your own. And so that means when two souls like this come together, you already know. What do you get after that? You get the 10 of Pentacles. What's after the 9? The 10. All right, so let's see, clarifying. Let's look at these feelings here before we end the reading. We've got the Hammer, the Snake in reverse with the Boat. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. You guys are looking at this person like, oh, okay, they want to fix it. Okay, they want to fix it. They're coming in. They're being persistent now. Maybe doing things in a repetitive way that might be scaring you, because you're like, dang, what if that's just a symbol that this person just works in cycles, and then after a while they're going to end this cycle and start a new one? No. There's also this energy of you're feeling like this person is going to come in and sabotage this relationship, or maybe you're viewing them as someone who's sabotaging the relationship. Maybe if they haven't reached out, or if they're being very quiet, or if, you know, things aren't moving as quickly as you would want. But honestly, the reason why they're not is because you're not ready with the boat. There are some closure issues or things that you need to move on from. And in your heart, you already know that this person is not putting you in a competitive situation. They're not making you the other woman. They're not trying to be malicious here. They're not being clever. They don't have any more mind games. In your heart, you already know that. So I really think that this is like, it could be a possible projection of like your own issues here, of like possibly sabotaging. And we'll see if it's reflected in their energy too. So first we have the coffee cup in reverse. Hand of cards in reverse. Yes. Aw. Okay, so this person genuinely, I think that's what the Six of Wands in reverse is. I said something about needing reassurance. I think this person, every time that they try to like move towards you and you don't reciprocate, they feel stabbed in the back. And it's almost like, okay, I make an effort, it's not received well. Okay, well then I'm gonna go do this. I make an effort, it's not received well. Okay, I'm gonna go do this. But the truth of the matter is, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse, it's an energy of someone who just has so many feelings that they're not sharing because maybe they're afraid, or maybe they feel like they're gonna be judged, or maybe they feel like it's not gonna work out, or whatever. It's just fear. That's the only thing that's in this person's heart. It's fear, and also not feeling like they need to have this game anymore. Like literally the Five of Swords in reverse with the Hands of Cards in reverse. This person is no longer wanting to not show their true feelings. They don't want to be risky in love and relationships and all of that. They don't want to do that. But the way that they're viewing you is this coffee cup in reverse, which is someone who is just not wanting to meet with them, not wanting to talk to them, not wanting to make any more moments with them. And the fact of the matter is I know that's not true, because we have memory sitting here right in the middle of the reading, right underneath the Nine of Cups. So what can you have what can you have in the best way in this relationship? God, you could have love. I mean, you could have love. You could have a relationship that transforms into everything you've ever wanted, whether that's having a business together, getting a house together, traveling the world together, whatever it is those goals are. You both could genuinely come together here and work them out. But you're not going to be able to do that if you just don't take a chance here. But it's not a chance if the universe is literally pushing you guys together and getting you to learn these deep, hard lessons so that you can come together without all the mind games. I think you really need to just open up your heart here. Your mind is a powerful thing, and at some point it has made you protect yourself fiercely because you had to, right? But and maybe you had to with this person at some point because they were not ready for you. But the thing is that if you choose to forgive them and they come back, I mean, Spirit is literally telling you with this advice card here to keep your heart open. Okay, and I've now told you how this person feels, so you can decide on your own. But thank you so much for being here, pile number 1, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. We're gonna look at you and this person. I'll leave you some links in the description box below so you can find some more pick a pile or timeless readings. But first, what I want to say here is that I think you both are actually coming around to this connection. And it could probably feel really scary, or just like, this is giving me the energy of like just kind of like risking it all for love, honestly. And I think the energy of this pile is that there could be a history of like infidelity, or someone being a player, or just never really being willing to commit. And it could have been on both sides. I honestly think both people could have been in the past ignoring their true feelings in this connection, ignoring the opportunity here, because they were trying to preserve their heart, or they were trying to save money, or they were focusing on more tangible things. And it could have made them appear to be a little bit more impolite than they wanted, or it could have led to a complete end of this relationship altogether. I think in your heart space, you guys are seeing this person in a new light, and therefore your feelings towards them are based in care, wanting to support them. Some of you guys may share children with them. You may be childhood sweethearts. You may have known each other for quite some time. You may be like, your cousins may know each other, or there's this energy here of just maybe even just like viewing this person or having like feelings towards them where it's like they could be your family or they could be a family. You may be viewing this person as someone that would make a wonderful partner, if you were to bring children into this lifetime or whatever, or maybe you guys have kids and at some point that was an issue, but maybe you're seeing them in a different light in that way. I'm also getting a scenario of just like looking at someone and seeing and having these really tender feelings towards them, or you guys could both just be very sensitive to each other's energy, and it could be that even the slightest thing could just send you off of each other, or just make you get very defensive. But I'm seeing that changing with the Nine of Wands in reverse for these actions. I'm also seeing that in the past, though, there could have been some empty promises made, or someone putting the other person on a pedestal, which was something similar in the past reading. But what I'm getting from this relationship, though, actually, is that in some way, shape, or form, there was definitely some codependency here. Almost like an energy of someone who wanted the other person to take care of them in a way that like a parent would, but that's not their role. I'm just getting that there was someone here that maybe felt like they needed to carry the entire load, perhaps because the other person was just in a fragile state, or whatever the case may be. But it's just like, I think that may have really changed your perception of one another, or even the way that you thought each other felt towards one another at some point. I'm also seeing that there could have just been like a lack of hope here. But I'm just hearing that there are some empty promises made here. And I do feel like they were originally intended to be met, but for some reason, like, they were just never worked on or never done thoroughly enough, or the effort. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles is all about effort, and the advice here is make the effort. The effort was just never really like done. It was like poor quality, right? Someone could have really been giving the bare minimum or just giving all they had, but it just simply wasn't enough, and it could have led to some sort of breakup, or just feeling like you were just completely incompatible, feeling like the soul connection you once had was just shattered, but yet you still have these tender, caring feelings towards one another. And I'm seeing 2 2s here, so 2 2 2 2 or 2 2 2. Wow. 22nd. I just heard the 22nd. I don't know why. Maybe someone's birthday is the 22nd. Someone could. I'm feeling like you guys are really still appearing in your actions, although you are opening up with the Nine of Wands. It's like you're opening up in a way where it's like you're making it so clear how uncertain you are, and I think that's what could be possibly blocking this connection here, because the other advice you got here was to release those blocks. There could be a long history here, or a long past, or just something really intense about this connection. But let's see the truth here. The truth is the Emperor. Nice, the Emperor. What else do we have? The lie. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. What is being hidden here? What do we have? The sun. Oh, here comes the sun. Look, here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. And then what you already know to be true. The 3 of Cups in reverse with the 5 of Wands. Yeah, I just keep getting like this energy of like, some of you guys might just be friends with this person, and there's just like tension of like playing it cool. Like someone is really playing it cool, but on the inside, like they're anxious or competitive, feeling some competition, or feeling some just burning sensation that they're just not communicating here. Like there's something boiling I'm seeing. But the truth here, the Emperor, is like both of you guys already have a vision or something that you want for this connection. That's the truth. And whether that is ending it or whatever the case is, both of you already know what it is that you want. And I think, let's clarify here. With what's being hidden here is the Sun. That is like the holy matrimony card, right? But that's also happiness. That's also optimism. What's being hidden here is that you both are actually secretly very optimistic about this working out. Yeah. So what's that 3 of Cups in reverse we'll look at? 1 + 9 on the Sun is 22. A new start, similar to pile 1. Wow. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. We're going to look at that. First, tell me, what's this Emperor about? Ooh, the Hierophant. Oh, both of you guys actually want some sort of higher commitment here. The vow that was not there, or the hopes or promises or integrity or values that you didn't, or you thought you didn't share at some point, you want that now. Maybe you guys are just on the same page now. Okay, let's see. What's the Five of Pentacles in reverse? What is this Five of Pentacles in reverse for the lie of this connection? Ooh, the lie. What? The lie is this. Ace of Cups in reverse with the Two of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys are thinking, oh, after all this time, or after all this, or whatever, there's no way we could work out. There's no way that we, oh, that's crazy. Some of you guys are like lying to yourself, telling yourself, oh, I'm never going to be supported by this person. They left me out in the cold. They're going to leave me out in the cold again. Or this isn't unrequited, or this isn't even really new. It's going to be the same old. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles here. Oh, yeah. I feel like some of you guys are really lying to yourself here, because, I mean, it could be that at some point this was true. Like, at some point it really could have been like this. Like, all these feelings just dead in the ground. Like, just all for nothing, good for nothing. It could have been really bad at one point, right? Or just heart-wrenching. Oh, that's just giving me heart-wrenching energy here, where there's so much love here and care, but there's just self-preservation. That really could have been what it was. Oh, wow. Okay, let's look. Tell me about the sun. Hold on. What's the sun card? What's the sun card for what's being hidden? What's being hidden in this connection? What's being hidden in this connection? Oh, we got two. Okay, what's being hidden here? Actually, let's see. What's being hidden, and then also what is there to be optimistic about, right? Because now we're veering into, okay, that was the worst. The worst of it is that all that shit could repeat. The worst of it is that you guys could just be keeping things casual for the rest of your life while secretly pining for each other. The worst part is that you both could put your armor back on and start keeping these blocks from each other and no longer feeling the love that is clearly there. The worst part is you guys could abandon this connection and secretly be wanting to be together for the rest of your life. I mean, that's the worst part of it is. Okay, now let's look at... Ooh, that was rough, but this is the truth. Okay, what is being illuminated here? What's being hidden with the Sun card? King of Swords. There's some rationale here. This is sometimes this is like a cold energy, but I'm wondering. Okay, and what's there to be optimistic about? Three of Cups. Three of Cups came upright. Oh, I think this is an energy of like what's being hidden and what's there to be optimistic about. What's being hidden here is I think you both actually occupy each other's headspace like a hell of a lot. And I think what you can be optimistic about here with this Three of Cups, it looks like that you guys would have a great friendship. It looks like once you guys fully like dove into this, like your friends would love the relationship, your family would love the relationship, you guys would have a blast together. Like, oh, I've never said that. Oh my god, bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. That's for what was being hidden, and also what you need to be optimistic and have hope for. The 10 of Cups, everything you've ever wanted, bro, with the Hierophant and the saving card next to it. This is like the energy in the Emperor. The Emperor protects his kingdom at all fucking costs, right? What's being hidden here? Oh my god, you can have everything. And the Emperor was what was already true, the Hierophant. What's already true is that whether or not you guys are together or not, you guys own each other's hearts. Okay, clarifying this Three of Cups in reverse with the Five of Wands. We got the 8. I feel like you guys could have said things you didn't mean, or did things you didn't mean, or... There's that Six of Pentacles again. Ooh, the Empress with the Devil. The Empress with the Devil. The Two of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles. The Empress, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, look, this is a transition here. This is a transition from single to no longer weighing options to therefore seeing this person as the one, okay? But then we have the Six of Pentacles and the Devil. Bottom of the deck. What's the bottom of the deck? Then we have the Six of Pentacles and the Devil. What you already know to be true. Okay, so we've been talking about what's the best possible outcome here. So we're gonna keep switching back and forth here because I'm now seeing what it's like. Best case scenario, you guys are like disgustingly cute with one another. Like, best case scenario, you guys are the ones that's like all about the PDA, all about the, yes, this is who I'm with, oh my god, they're so cute, nicknames, all that. And it's like it comes full force, everyone hears it. That's the best case scenario, right? The worst case scenario, though, is I think it goes back to that codependent energy, right? Where someone is giving, and it's because they're giving more than they can actually give. Right? There could have been an energy here where someone gave so much that it just drained them, right? And in worst case scenario, it's like that energy continues. Worst case scenario, someone gives more to someone because they don't love themselves enough to know how to balance their own priorities with that of a relationship. Okay, but best case scenario, oh my god, you can do it so well that it's disgusting. It's like people, you know, those people like, get a room. That's the best case scenario. Okay, healing heart. Ooh, the phoenix with the keys on a ring. Ooh, yeah, wrap it up. Oh my god. So the way you're viewing this person is you're seeing them as healing, working on themselves, working on wanting to work on this relationship more than anything, but also healing from past heartbreaks and traumas that may have intercepted. I just heard past people. Maybe there could have been like exes popping up or something, I don't know, but there could have also been addiction or some sort of like patterns here that just were not healthy. Like I said earlier, codependency. But you're seeing them heal from that. You are. And in your feelings, you really do feel like this relationship could change, could grow. You could rekindle this, transform it, grow it, change your mind and perceptions in the best way. And in your actions, you're no longer wanting this to be something that could have been just like I said, no commitment, just one night stands, or keeping your options open, you know, keeping this a very unconventional relationship, like, oh, we're besties, but whatever. No, like, you know what I mean? Or no, we're just coworkers, or no, we're just not. But it's like, no. Okay, what else? For them, oh my god, I'm nervous. What do they have? Kisses in reverse. Oh my god, seduction in reverse with photograph. Aw, I just heard this person is afraid. This person is afraid because they feel like you're not like showing them any more unconditional love, and therefore you never will, right? You may have drawn back from this person. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed here, so whatever side you stand on, you know, take it, flip it to your stitch. Tarot is crazy because energy is so fluid, right? But this person is, if you're resonating with this being like your person's side, right? They're seeing you as someone that is just not giving to them anymore. And also the worst case scenario here is the Six of Pentacles and the Devil is someone that withholds their care and their giving until they feel like they need some sort of tangible proof here, or trying to keep control here. So this person may be actually afraid that you're trying to, well, I don't think it's a fear, honestly. I don't think it's a fear at all. And I also think that this person is no longer seeing you, especially if this was sexual. I think this person is no longer seeing you as like the other option or the whatever, no longer just wanting to hook up with you. In fact, if they're acting like they're not even attracted to you at all, or not liking you at all, it's because this person feels like every time they try to give you some sort of affection or whatever, like it's not received, and therefore they have to try something else. And so you could be like, well, they're very inconsistent. That's why. With this Two of Pentacles, their actions, they're like trying this and didn't get a reaction they wanted. Okay, they try something else. Didn't get the reaction they wanted. They try something else. And so they're inconsistent because they just feel like they don't know how to get that kisses to flip up right. Now, I'm also getting there, though, that there could be this energy. And maybe this is what this person is afraid of. Like, I feel like in their heart, this is what they're afraid of, because maybe this is something they experienced where people really just had very conditional love for them, and it was like if they weren't giving, that they didn't get anything, and therefore they just stopped giving altogether. And that could be why you're like, right? So at the worst, that would continue. But I'm seeing if you just throw them a bone, right? Like, let them know how you're feeling, because this person, in their actions, they are constantly looking at you, constantly thinking about you, constantly being reminded of you, constantly missing you, right? They do want this, but I think Spirit is really saying you need to release your blocks here and make the effort, because this person, I think they feel like they have tried, honestly. They feel like they have tried. I'm not going to say they've completely given up, but I do see them like losing steam here. And that optimism for what was being hidden with the sun here it might be dwindling for them and resurging for you. And if that is the case, we're here with the Phoenix coming, rising from the ashes. I think you need to let them freaking know before they decide that maybe all their fears were right? They give in to those fears, because that's what happens sometimes. Now, you're also being called here to push through your fears on both sides here. You're being called to recognize that fear is only fear, and it blocks you because you make it more than what it is. You need to clear your toxic feelings around you, not just here, but in your life in general, and learn how to not let pride, control your relationships. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to let people know that you are looking for someone who's trustworthy and allowing them the opportunity to show you that they can show up like that. Now, yeah. Wow, I feel like there's like a lot of paranoia in this pile. And I think Spirit is saying that once that is dropped and you both can forgive, forget, and release those blocks from either each other or whoever else was there before, this could be really great. And it's crazy because it's like the best case scenario here. Like I said, all those things, disgustingly cute, PDA, the relationship that rose from the ashes, the one that makes people believe that love can prevail, literally. But worst case scenario, you guys are an example of two people that just could never put their pride aside and say, yes, I've been hurt, but I trust you enough to feel like you're not going to do it to me again. Okay, so that's the end of this reading, pile number 2. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to give this shit a like if you liked it, okay? Bye. Hi, y'all. Thank you for watching pile 3. This is going to be your reading to see what is the best and the worst you could get out of this relationship if you were to forgive this person. So, I'm seeing the way that you both are viewing each other could be like having some newfound clarity about this relationship. There's like the fog, the smog, the confusion, the conclusions, whatever it was that was jumped to. I'm seeing that clarity has now been restored. You both are seeing each other for who you truly are, seeing the relationship for what it truly is. In your hearts, though, I do think, there could have been some sort of break or pause here. You guys could be like on a break right now, or just some sort of separation. Sometimes Ace of Swords could be distance or just lack of communication in the past. That could be something that is starting to clear up again. Both parties could be seeing each other as someone that they just have something that they need to say to each other. And your feelings towards each other is this gift in the 3 of Pentacles. So I think you both feel in your hearts that there is something to hold dear. Something you both want to give to each other, but also something you both have already given to one another. And so there's this energy here with the 3 of Pentacles and the gift of like the 3 plus the 3 is and then the 3 of Pentacles, and then there's this 3 starting this gift. There's 36 on the gift card, so 3 plus 3. Okay, so we have 6, and then there's 6 right there again. Oh, Now I'm also getting on this card, it says 3 plus 6 is 9. So I do think you both, whatever you have gifted each other, whether that be care, knowledge, whatever it is, which it could really be knowledge. You both could really have opened each other's minds here. Whatever the case is, it changed you both for the better. It changes your mindset about the world, I'm hearing. But there's, for some reason, it's like you guys are not honoring this connection that way. I think there's like some sort of like pettiness going on right now. Just something where it's like this feels big, yet your actions towards each other is the Princess of Cups, which is like kind of like emotional immaturity. Like I'm hearing someone is like pouting right now, like things didn't work out well, or if it's not pouting, it's just feeling like kind of like a woe is me, very, very, very sad, or just ugh. And it's like someone needs to be smacked in this connection, if not both of you. Like I'm hearing snap out of it here, because there's something here about running away from this connection, and being reminded here that that's not going to solve your problems, and actually running away here or jumping to conclusions, or what's that word, blocking a connection because of your own emotional instability, right? Because you're running high and low. No, you're being reminded here that you need to learn how to not explode, or even just retract all your energy, or start to act without integrity, or get very prideful, or boost your ego, or whatever it is that you do when you feel hurt. This relationship is teaching you how to stop doing that and to just work together, because in your hearts, that's the only thing that you want. This card reminds you here to not demand too much from one another, to remind yourself that you need to have faith when you get low like this. When your relationship has pauses or whatever, this is a call to have faith. So at the best, this relationship could be one, like I said, one where you open each other's minds, where you work together, you create something. You may even work together, like literally, like create some sort of like tangible routine together in day-to-day lives that it is like, it could have money attached to it, or it could just simply be balancing your mind, your body, and your spirit in one connection. That's the best you could get. And also this like ability to be crybabies with one another, or just be super sensitive to one another, and therefore be able to read one another because you see each other as that, just that, super sensitive to each other's energies, whether you're giving or taking. And that's really great. But at the worst, it's like there's this energy where you guys could constantly be going through ups and downs. Oh, we're on a break right now. Oh, we're not talking right now. Oh, and no one wants that, right? There's just some energy here of like, for what this is worth, what it could be worth with the 3 of Pentacles and the gift here, what you guys could create, what you guys could do here. It's like this could be a mega relationship, a mega, like a power couple, a everything, right? 9 of Pentacles, like 2 9 of Pentacles together, bitch. That's 10 of Pentacles. That's 2 10 of Pentacles together. What you get, $20? Like, and it just keeps going and going and going. Oh my God. That's wealth. Something about an investment here that is just not being honored or not being seen for what it truly is. So let's see, what's the truth here? 8 of Pentacles. What did I say? Work. Something beautiful. Oh my God. That's the truth. What's the lie? What's the lie? The star in reverse. Yeah, the lie here is that you both are telling yourself there's nothing to be hopeful for. There's nothing to have faith in. That's a lie. That is the lie here. What else? What's being hidden? The Judgment card. I think what's being hidden here is you both already have some sort of like preconceived notions about love. Not necessarily about each other, because I do think that you guys actually have kind of soft or sweet feelings towards each other or admiration for each other. You guys could both be very hardworking people, and maybe this relationship started as something that just simply made sense on paper, and maybe that's what you're ignoring. Maybe you're ignoring or if this is a relationship that like has already been established and like you already have like kids or a house or whatever, or years invested, you could just be really not bringing enough romance to the connection, and that could really be what's lacking here. Like, it could really be that you guys are just not bringing the feelings. You guys could just be so focused on tangible things here, when what you're being called to do here is not focus on that, because it's a sign of insecurity. There's also this message here. It says new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Maybe this is new and you're bringing past infidelities or whatever into the relationship. Some of you guys, I'm feeling like the reason why it's new love is because if you were to forgive them and fully like take this advice and whatever, that it would feel new. Like like something about no matter how many years or no matter how much time has passed or whatever, like this still feels new. You still give me butterflies. You still make me nervous. Yeah. Wow. That's really interesting. Something about someone still getting butterflies or still feeling like they need to have some sort of like image or here, or some sort of like someone feels like they're going to be judged here. Someone feels like they have to do everything right, and that's just not the case. Like that's not how this works, is what I'm hearing. I just heard that's not how this works. Someone here might be feeling like they don't want to be controlled, or they don't want to be confined, or they're just questioning society or gender roles here or something. Okay, screw them. Do whatever feels right to you in this connection. I think there could be someone here who's like taking advice from someone who is just like their heart is rock solid coal. Like they don't have any space to truly believe in love working out. Someone could really be getting some bad advice here. Someone could be like relying heavily on like religion or just bad like influences, if that makes sense, and like holding them to be true, and therefore passing some sort of judgment here that's not being like outwardly spoken, but it's like you both are seeing each other in a certain way. With the Ace of Swords, what you already know to be true. Let's look at that. There's something here about needing to choose your battles. Pick your battles in this relationship, right? Like, is it worth it? What else? What you already know to be true is the Eight of Cups with the King of Pentacles. Oh, you know what? The advice here is literally to take a breather. The advice card you got was to take a breather. What is that? Last quarter moon in Cancer. This card talks about sometimes when situations show a lot of promise, sometimes when you put so much effort and energy into something that it burns you out. There could be an energy here where it's like this relationship just requires a lot of work, and maybe you guys are just tired of that. But the reminder here is that, I mean, with the King of Pentacles, I think you guys already have something solid, but there's something about the Eight of Cups of walking away or needing to find some sort of like serenity here. It says here that when you start to feel like this, it's normal. And sometimes you go through these like tides in a relationship, because when you come out, you come clean, squeaky clean and brand new, right? A whole new situation. And sometimes you feel like the situation is slipping away from you because of self-doubt. That's what the Eight of Cups is true. It's like the Eight of Cups is here, but right on top of it, blocking that, is the King of Pentacles. Something very strong, loyal, dedicated here. A lot of investment. Someone that does not play about their investment, right? If you invested time and effort, why would you just like go back on it? You know what I mean? Spirit is calling you to recognize here that if you're struggling to find a balance between your romance life, your professional life, your family, whatever, just take a breather. You don't have to call it quits. I think people put too much like emphasis on doing things the right or the wrong way in a relationship. If you need to take some time and space away from each other so you can come back and have everything more balanced, so you can truly show up for this the way you need to, then do that. But one thing you cannot do is act all emotionally immature here and pretend like you don't actually want to work together and offer like small things because you're overwhelmed by what you know this relationship would take. You don't want to just do nothing, right? If you need some time, take some time, right? But let's see, what are your feelings towards one another? Your feelings towards them. Soulmate in reverse with the wedding rings. Ooh, and the palm tree in reverse. Okay, what else? What else? What are their feelings towards you before I say anything? What the fuck? You both got this. You both got this. Soulmates in reverse for how you're viewing each other, which is actually insanely accurate. Are you guys in sync or what? In sync, what else? They got coffin in reverse. And palm tree. What? That's kind of trippy. That's kind of trippy. Can I show you guys them both? Let me see if I can show you them both. Because you can see how you guys just... It's like I'm hearing what one person cannot do, the other person can. And that's what you need to learn. Let's see here. Ooh. What one person can't do, the other person makes up for. Now, I want to say here, you're both viewing each other like whatever, like I said, it's like you guys made some sort of contract or some honorment or some vow or some whatever here, and or some promises or connection here that's just not being honored. You're viewing each other as like, oh my God, maybe this isn't my person. But it's like, if you're both thinking that, I think that's for a reason. Not like a reason where it's like, oh, but like almost like, okay, maybe you just need to look at your relationship a little different, right? Because we're seeing judgment here for what's being hidden. Your feelings here are that you actually want to honor this connection. You actually want to be with this person. You actually want to see something. And keep in mind, energy is fluid. Maybe the roles are reversed and you're feeling more like that side. Flip it to your sitch, whatever. But it says here that your feelings here are wanting this everlasting promise with this person. And if that's not what happened, if for whatever reason you guys found out you had different ideals or values or whatever the case is, in the best case scenario, the best relationship you could have here is one where you tear that shit to shreds. And start anew here, okay? I'm getting like, if the house, if it has got bad energy in it, sell it and get a new one. If the city is just not working, move to a different one. If the jobs are not paying, get a new one. Like, you know what I mean? Like something here where it's like, I think in your actions, you have been actually trying to make some change in this connection. And your person is, it's almost like you're trying to tear down what you don't like, but in doing so you could actually be tearing down the exact foundation that you guys have built here with the Three of Pentacles. There's just this energy of needing to refresh it, you know what I mean? Like give it a tweak, give it some tweaks. And this person here, I think in their heart though, they are kind of afraid. I think in their heart they are afraid of change, because it says here endings bringing new beginnings. I think this person is afraid that if they start showing up in a different way, maybe if they start showing up as like soft or affectionate as you want them to, that it's like you won't respect them as much with the King of Pentacles. They could be feeling like your feelings for them are actually going to change in a negative way. But I'm seeing that it's like you don't really care about that. You just want to see more commitment here. And sometimes commitment is emotional commitment, emotional availability, or whatever the case is. And I'm seeing, I do think this person is afraid. They're afraid of changing things. Maybe because they feel so comfortable with you as things are and you're just not there, but you do love this person and you do want to be with them. And that's really all it takes. I mean, wanting to work together is the first thing that it takes, right? In a good relationship is just recognizing whatever problems we have, we can work on this without getting prideful, without getting nasty, without getting petty, whatever it is. It's almost like whatever this happened needed to happen, right? For you guys to see clearly with the Judgment card what's actually going on here and how you can fix it. Best case scenario, this is a relationship where you can say, we have gone through the trials and the tribulations. We have had different views of life and had to learn how to blend them together. We have let pride and ego get in the way. We have whatever, we have done it, but guess what? We stuck together. And when the other person was shaky, the other person was solid, and vice versa, because that's what love is about. And especially if this is a marriage or a long-term commitment that you're wanting, yeah, there are going to be ups and downs, right? There are going to be times where someone is not feeling their best, or someone is not doing their best, and you got to be able to count on the other person. That's what I'm hearing. You just have to be able to count on something and trust it. And I think that's what you need to hear here. So I'm going to end the reading here, and I wish you guys the best of luck. Pile number 3, thanks for watching. Bye.